Hello, today I'm going to be discussing microbial diversity. If I were to ask the average person what comes to mind when they think of microorganisms, I'm sure many of them would say something similar. Probably something about some kind of disease or some kind of bacteria. I actually asked my mom and my roommate to name the first microbe that came to mind, and can you guess what they said? If you guessed E. coli, then you'd be correct. E. coli, in my mind, is the most famous microbe. It's used as a model organism for many biology classes because it's easy to grow and study in a lab environment. However, E. coli is just one example of one kind of microbe. It's estimated that there are between 10 million and 1 billion microbial species on Earth. Depicted here is a phylogenetic tree that's split up into three main domains: bacteria, archaea, and eukaryotes. E. coli specifically is a species of bacteria. More specifically, it's in the phylum Proteobacteria. As you can see, Proteobacteria makes up just a small portion of bacteria, and bacteria are just one of three different kinds of microbe. How do we classify microorganisms? Well, species can be grouped according to their anatomical features, fossil records, and common DNA or RNA sequences. Specifically, 16S rRNA is often used to classify species because it is present in all cells, always has the same function, and contains both variable and constant regions. Species having the same or similar characteristics is evidence that two species share a common ancestor. The degree of similarity can provide information about how closely related the species are and how long ago their common ancestor was alive. Taxonomy gives us a reference for identifying and classifying species. It also provides a universal naming system for all species using the following categories: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. E. coli, for example, is a member of the kingdom bacteria, phylum Proteobacteria, and so on. Remember how I said that there are between 10 million and 1 billion species of microorganisms? Well, as of now, we've identified less than 1% of all microbial species. Also, while over 3 million 16S rRNA sequences are in the Ribosomal Database Project, only about 7,000 of these are from well-characterized species, and 10,000 have only been partially identified. This goes to show that the degree of microbial diversity on Earth is astounding, and we still have a lot to learn about microorganisms.